Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. We did our shopping. I found out I was able to buy the Noise Blaster and the Bio Blaster, what are they called? Bio Blaster... Noise Blaster, Bio Blaster, yeah. From the shop here, which I don't remember being a thing. So that was a nice surprise. Oh wait, oh I didn't mean to come in here yet. I wanted to look around outside first. What's that smell? Terra? These dishes, they're just like the ones he always used. This tea, it was his favorite. We got a potion! We took his potion. Rest for a bit? No, that's not what I was looking for. How about this bed? Rest for a bit? Yeah, let's do it. Because I did fight a little bit. Couple things we'll talk about once we move on. These flowers, he always liked these. I think that's everything. Could Sabin be living here? Oh, hello. Hey. Do you happen to know where I could find the man who lives here? Sure do, left a couple days ago, as soon as he heard that Master Duncan had been killed. Headed up into the mountains. They say Duncan's son Vargas is missing too. I don't like it one bit. What's weird is you can just head there, and that's what I always did. Alright, you can't check out the vegetable garden. So, a couple things. One, apologies in the last episode, where I think there were some quality issues. Please die. It's hard to explain what exactly happened, but basically, I was trying to change the way this appeared in my broadcasting software, and what ended up happening is I was basically trying to render this game twice, like on top of each other. So that's been fixed. It should be better now. I started watching it, and I noticed, I'm like, it's a little grainy at times, which seems weird. Like, the movements in this game definitely aren't smooth. But it seemed like even more pronounced when I went back and watched the video. So the other fun thing is, the reason I went back and watched the video was because I'd been watching YouTube before I started recording. And then while I was rendering the video, I started watching YouTube again. Or I had started watching YouTube again. At least I didn't think I had. And all of a sudden through my headphones I could hear... Oh, main gouge, nice. There we go. Oh, some nice agility too. Does it still... Sometimes parries enemies' attacks. Okay. No, it's the thief knife that occasionally steals. Basically, long story short, I thought I had YouTube videos playing in the background of the last video, and I was going to be so upset. 100 damage? I love these new backgrounds. Oh, I was slow. See, I was slow on the draw, and we took some damage for it. Yeah, I also had some sound quality issues with the last episode. I don't know if they've been fixed. I did my best to try to put things back the way they were. I accidentally, earlier today, restarted my computer. Like, I hit the button, the physical button on my computer. And restarted it. I just, like, watched... Like, I heard it start to shut down, and I just watched helplessly as it... closed everything out that I was working on, and for some reason the audio software I use doesn't necessarily save my changes. Like, I'll make little tweaks as we go, but if my computer unexpectedly shuts down, it basically reverts to whatever it was the first time I booted it up. Or like the last time I booted it up. So I've started saving those presets as I make changes, but only every so often, because sometimes they're like very minor adjustments. But like they add up over time. Like I just turned things down because I noticed we had some like peak. We hit like the top of the audio. Oh, Edgar leveled up. So like they're very, very minor adjustments that add up. And then they just all go away if my computer ever needs to reset. There's a point where I was having issues with like power outages. We would get like a 5-second power outage probably like twice a week. It was so bad. Alright, do I want to do anything? I think we're in good shape. I would say, I know a lot of people call them like first world problems, but they're like problems that are so like minor that you don't necessarily feel right complaining about them. Oh, I forgot to get relics because I didn't want to talk to the guy, but I normally talk to the shopkeeper through the side of the counter. But I forgot to do that. Because you can get relics that protect you from poison. But anyway, so like that's just enough of a problem to be annoying and cause me issue. But like something you also feel like it's 5-second power outage. It could be way worse. Oh, this is an interesting way to do it. Did the GBA version do that too? I'm not as familiar with that. It's also been quite a while since I played the Super Nintendo version. Oh! That is some heavy damage to Edgar. As he just clears the screen. Some good experience. A little potion up. Anyone else need one? I think we're fine. Sabin sent you, didn't he? We're dead. Who are you? Sabin, is he here? You were the one sneaking around us the whole way up here, weren't you? And if I was. Well, it doesn't matter who you are. I've no intention to surrender. Woe is the day you met me. It'll be the last day of your lives. Whoa. Does he have anything good to steal? I don't remember. Alright, set the bears on fire. As you do. Shoot the bears with the crossbow? Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Nope, not, what? Heal. Edgar, I'm gonna need you to clear those guys out. Alright, we need to steal because he potentially has a good thing, but he could also have a bad thing. And I think I know which we're gonna get. Neither. I would just hang out here for a second. Lot, can you take... This is making up for that mithril knife. Heal yourself. Might as well do something. Guys, I've got this, okay? Oh my god. Look! He's a ninja, clearly. I think he's technically a monk, but you know. Oh, we can try again. So, there's two things you can steal from him. One of them is a potion, which is worthless. You can buy those anywhere. The other one is a claw. And you might be thinking, claws? You can't equip claws yet. this. Oh, I like it says who's speaking. I'll send you all to the great beyond. That's enough, Vargas. Ah, if it isn't Sabin. Why, Vargas? Why did you kill Master Duncan? How could you murder your own father? The fool snubbed me, his only son. He chose you as his successor. That's not true, our master. It's true and you know it. It's written in that ugly sneer across your face. He wanted you to be his successor, not me. He knew you had the most potential. I'm sick of listening to your lies. Got far more than just potential. Why don't you see for yourself? So, as a kid, this is actually like the first scene of the game I ever saw. Because my friend had rented it, and I came over, and this was about where he was. Ah, Sabin, my father was right to see so much in you. I guess there's no avoiding this. Fate met us trained together, and now fate will send you to your doom. We, as dumb kids, could not figure out what to do. Now, get ready to join your beloved master. Because, alright, I'm going to see if it tells you. Why hold back, Sabin? Your time's almost up, and you're wasting it. Time to put an end to this. I need to use the blitz technique, like the master taught me. Select Raging Fist from the blitz menu, then press left, right, left, and the confirm button. So, as kids, and it's hard to say with the SNES translation how clear it was, what we did is we would highlight Raging, we would highlight the blitz command and input that, and then press the button, because that's what you would think, right? That didn't work. So then we selected the command, and like selected him as a target and put it in. How do you use blitz? Select the blitz command. Yep. Yeah, they do a much better job of explaining it here. Nothing will happen if you make a mistake, so be careful. Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, they do a way better job of explaining it here. Wait. Oh, that's neat. That you pick what you want and then it shows you how to do it? Okay. You already learned that technique. Vargas, if only you hadn't been so consumed by pride. Yeah, we died here quite a few times because the timer would run out before we could like truly figure out what we needed to do, because we tried doing it before we selected Blitz, we tried doing it after we selected him, because we're like, alright, we select Blitz, we select the enemy we want to hit, and then we put in the Blitz. And that was wrong. And after, like, it was probably like 2 or 3 tries, we finally got it. Sabin. Edgar, my brother? Brother? You're his twin brother? Wait, I thought younger. Alright, whatever. His brother? At first I thought you were another one of Vargas's bears. You thought it was a bear? I guess I'll take that as a compliment. I will say this dialogue I think is better than the original. I will give it that. Anyway, Edgar, what are you doing here? We're on our way to the Saber Mountains. To the Returner's hideout, no doubt. So the wheels of fate are finally turning. I've been watching from a distance, hoping the world would come to its senses. The way things were going, I was afraid Figaro would end up as a puppet state. A means of striking back has presented itself. There will be no more playing lapdog to the Empire. I'm through with that act. Think a bear like me could be of any help? That's the name of this episode. Sabin, you join us? I think Duncan would rest easier knowing his training helped bring peace to the world. Well then, let's get going. So yeah, this is where having that extra claw would be really, really handy. Fine, for now we'll just equip that. We have a full party! Which totally lasts for a while. I'm just so impressed with everything they've done. Like, the music has been really good. Like, even things that I haven't personally loved, where I'm like, I still prefer the original, like, this is still good. Like, there are little embellishments in the overworld theme that I don't particularly care for, but it's still a good overworld theme. Ooh, we're gonna level up one. And there's a reason for that. And that is that we're about to have someone join our party. That person breaks the rules of every other party member that joins you, in that their level is not the party level averaged out +2. Their level is Terra -2. Which isn't great. What makes it even worse is if they die, it's game over. Like, they are that type of character where while they're in their party, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Level 11. That's probably fine. We were probably fine before. So if you're low enough level when you get here, that character can be one shot. And then it's just game over. And you reach a point where there's no extra battles to try to level up. So you can get stuck and have to do everything all over again. And it's horrible. And I'm definitely not speaking from experience. King Edgar, this way, please. So yeah, I've always lived in fear of this moment. Ever since the one time it happened to me and a friend. We were like, yeah, let's play through Final Fantasy VI together. That'll be fun. And it was until we got probably 20 minutes ahead of where we are now. And literally, it was impossible to progress. We got to a boss that kept killing our character. There were no battles in between where we were. And that boss, there was just nothing we could do. So we had to start all over. Bannon, we brought her with us. So, this is the girl, the one to whom the Esper responded. Esper? It seems the Empire had complete control over her. Oh, Bannon actually looks pretty good here. Carrier pigeons have kept me informed. I also heard that she wiped out 50 Imperial soldiers in mere minutes. No, that's not... Terra, for heaven's sake, Bannon, the girl doesn't remember anything. Hiding from the truth won't change it. Perhaps you've heard this story before. Once, when people were still pure and innocent, there was a box they were told never to open. But someone went and opened it anyway, and so unleashed all the evils we know today. Pride, envy, greed, wrath, gluttony. The only thing that remained in the box was a single ray of light, hope, and despair. Your power is a gift, not a curse. No matter what happens, you must remember that. You are this world's last ray of light, our final hope. Bannon! I've grown weary with the hour. Allow me to rest for a while. I mean, we're the ones who fought our way through bears, and Vargas, and bears. But yeah, you need the rest. The Empire took someone important from me. I've hated it ever since. If no one stands up to the Empire, more people will be left like me. That's why I joined the Returners. But there's no one important in my life. I have no family, no friends. That's not true. And even if it was, I'm sure there are people who feel you're important to them. Those people could be counting on you. Like that little gesture has not changed since the beginning. So this is kind of like a pivotal moment in the story. And you do have some degree of control over how it goes. Please, have the courage to join us in our battle. So, you are actually asked, do you want to join the Returners? And what's really disappointing is you get an item either way. Rookie treasure hunter? Yeah, we're moving up the ranks. You get a treasure either way. The treasure for not joining is so good, it is impossible to pass up. It isn't worth it not to not join. It's not easy asking so much of you, and if we force our ideas on you, we're no different from the Empire. So we want you to decide for yourself. I think that's a very interesting point. I don't know what to tell you, but I do know that I trust my brother completely. He always thought of my needs before his own ever since we were little. I think you should trust him too. But don't tell him I said that. He'll turn red as a tomato. That's another instance where I think the original translation is better, where he just says, but don't you dare tell him I said that, and just left the rest unsaid. I think it was better that way. Bannon, he went outside just a moment ago. And I don't want to get too down on the translation. There are some like very notable moments for me. And I'll point those out, but I'm not going to go over every little tiny thing. Have you made your decision? Will you become our last ray of hope? No. Let me see. So it sends you back in here. And I think the reason they give you such a good prize for saying no is you actually have to like keep coming in here and saying no. I thought as much. So I think it's understandable that most people would be like, oh, okay, I just have to. So there's really no convincing you. And while it doesn't like necessarily change the events, it does seem like it affects Terra's motivation. Yeah, hope. How can anyone put their hope in me? Like, it gives a very different context to her actions for at least this next little bit of the game. What's wrong? What's happened? So if you say yes, you gather around a table and have like a war meeting and plan things out. If you say no, this is what happens. Don't worry, that guy dies either way. So no matter what we did, he was dead. We didn't doom him. Those wounds, they're horrific. South Figaro. The Empire's taken South Figaro. They're headed this way. So they found us. We haven't a moment to lose. Lock. I know. Someone has to sneak into South Figaro to slow down the enemy, right? This is right up your alley. We're counting on you. Terra, wait for me. I won't be gone long. And watch out for a certain lecherous young king who shall remain nameless. That guy moves in like a hawk. Lock. Edgar, well, habits die hard, eh? What about us? We can escape down the Leith River and make our way to Narshe. I'm curious about that Esper they found in the mines. Very well, we'll ready the raft by the back entrance. It's risky, but we don't have much of a choice at this point. It's not safe here. Come with us to Narshe. It could be a chance for you to gain a better understanding of your abilities. We've no time to dilly-dally. Let's make our way for Narshe. I understand your apprehension, but too many innocent lives are being lost to the Empire while we stand here and do nothing. Please, lend us your strength. This relic will help keep you safe. Genji Glove. Genji Glove lets you equip 2 weapons, which would be great if I had 2 weapons worth. Oh my god, Bannon's level is -3. He's level 8. If he dies, the game is over. That's very bad. That is very, very low level. Oh no. Is there anyone worth giving the Genji Glove to? We'll see how that goes. I don't think it matters at this point. That's not great. Oh, you can be banned for a while. No, we'll go Terra. Here we go. This raft will carry us to Narshe. Hop aboard the raft. Well, I don't have a choice. Head towards Narshe while protecting Bannon at all costs. If Bannon falls in battle, the journey's over. I should have put him in the back row. I'll remember to do that later. Forget at the next save point. I can't. He's level 8. So here's the thing, though. What did I do? He's got the prey ability, which is really good. Yeah, that is a completely free heal. Oh, I think I screwed up his blitz, and now Sabin isn't doing anything. Let's go right. I think this is technically a longer path, which is good, because we want a few more battles. Oh, I set him to defend. Oops. Actually, having like 2 attacks, it's so good. It'll matter more later. There's also a relic that comes along that lets you attack 4 times, so Genji Glove plus offering. Can't remember what they call it now. But yeah, Genji Glove plus offering 8 attacks is amazing. Is it Merit Badge in this game? No, I think Merit Award I think is something else. The other thing is, if you do it right, there is a leveling trick in here. Because these battles happen at very specific spots. There is a point, so we're gonna get to a save point. And immediately after that, there's a point. Oh no, blind actually works in this game. In the original, it was broken. You could be blind and it didn't matter. There's like something broken with the accuracy stat or something. Doesn't matter, but can't cheese that now. And I one eye drop. Oh, whoops. I could also bought a relic to deal with that, which I definitely didn't. Gonna save here again. Double tap save. You can never. You can never save too often. No such thing. There's no chance. So right here, after this fight, right here you fight a battle, and then after that, whatever point I was going to make. Stop it! I didn't put Bannon in the back row. Bannon leveled up. I wish I'd been... Oh my god, if I had been smart enough to put... I thought I put save auto battle, and it's not doing it. So here, I'm just going to go around in a circle. All I have to do is tell the game I want to go up. And I could level up forever. I'm not going to because it actually works against you as the game goes on. But I could. Yeah, I wish I had, there's a setting for auto battle where you can make it just like keep going, and I've set it like 6 times now, and the game just does not care. Wow, that's a lot of experience. Guys, I think I have to go around one more time. That's just so much experience. Alright, one more time around. I promise that's it. I know, this is going to be a little bit longer episode. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Go around one more time, get one more level up for Bannon. That'll be so good. So yeah, what we used to do back in the day, right here, is you would get a turbo controller and set it on auto A and just go around here for hours. Now, it's not ideal because later in the game, we'll get the ability to give characters bonus stats when they level up. I don't want to necessarily... It's hard to talk about it without spoiling later events, and I don't want to do that for anyone who maybe hasn't seen the game before. I'm gonna get addicted and go around one more time. Let's see how much experience we get out of this. So, like, leveling up a lot right now, yeah, it's enough that it's gonna help you out, but it actually does kind of work against you because then you don't get those stat ups that you could otherwise later. I think we're good. We're not at Bannon is gonna die in one-hit territory, so I'm not too worried about it. I just need to not get blinded. If I get blinded, we're in for a rough life. Okay. Like, I am actually gonna... What is... I don't remember that being there. That wasn't there before, I swear. I'm gonna make another save. On the off chance that we get stuck, I don't want to have to deal with that. Alright, so we're gonna put Bannon in the back row, because there's no reason not to. Continue auto battle on. I swear I've said that so many times. It saved everything else I did. Saving the game again, just in case. Alright, let's go. Let's go take care of this. Yeah, with little extended episode today. Hopefully you guys don't mind. I think this is going up on Sunday, so, you know. Hopefully you guys are... I'd like to think that everyone is just relaxing on their couch with, like, coffee or mimosa. and just enjoying some Final Fantasy VI. That's what I envisioned, just because I put these up in the morning, which I largely do just to stay consistent because of work during the week. It's a lot easier for me to have these up like earlier in the morning, which obviously I don't need to necessarily worry about on Saturday, Sunday, but I'd rather just have like a consistent time of it's up at 7 a.m. Eastern every day. I've almost debated putting them up at 6. That way I can kind of... Hey, what have we got here? I can get the early bird Eastern time crowd and the night owl... Oh, wait, meteor strike. Will it even work? I'm not going to let you through. Does that make me a bad octopus? Yes. Get like that early bird East Coast audience and night owl West Coast. Seafood soup is not on the menu. Ah! No, blind works in this game. Stop it. Ooh, that's a tasty morsel. I'd love to get my tentacles around her. I hadn't planned on saying that today. Whoa! See how much damage he does? Now imagine Bannon, like 5 levels lower. Muscleheads hate him. Ah, that's so much damage. Raging Fist. We're in a Tails game now. Anyone who's played a Tails game, you know what I'm talking about. Ouch! Oh, okay. You said that already. Stop it! Ha! He's already blind. Stop it! No! You stop that. Please die. Please die. I'd like to heal now. Whew. Sploosh. Spleesh. Glub glub. This is amazing. Think you got the point? I wouldn't bet on it. It's probably just hiding down there. Ew! Something stuck to my leg. Terra, get away from there. We should be alright now. 8-armed freak, I'm gonna smash it with a blitz. No, Sabin! Out of my way, Edgar. It's probably fine. Well, he's always been a bit rash. Sabin! Oh, we'll be fine. Are you sure? He's your brother. You should know better than any of us. Any second now, he'll flop back up onto the raft right as rain. Well, got half of it. What? Think he missed the onto the raft part. Sabin! Sabin, you're on your own now. It's been nice knowing you, brother. Sabin! Alright, cool. Edgar and Terra race towards Narshe while protecting Bannon. But what of Sabin, who was swept away by the raging waters? And how is Locke faring after having penetrated the Empire's defense in South Figaro? Is all going according to plan? So this is awesome! It splits up into 3 separate stories, and you play through all of them. Choose a scenario, Kupo. I'm not going to do that yet. That's going to be the next episode. Ah! I'm so excited. This is one of the coolest parts of the game. You know, like the first time you play it, and you aren't expecting it. It's like, all right, pick. What story do you want to see? So, we'll do that in the next episode. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.